Today we are making my Aunt Joy's famous stuffing balls. And I didn't know they were a thing until I saw her grab 2 stuffing balls out of her freezer to give to her grandson. And he acted like a kid in the candy store, and this man was 45 years old. So maybe that tells you how good these stuffing balls are. A lot of people tell me that stuffing is their favorite side dish at Thanksgiving, but it doesn't have to be just a Thanksgiving side dish. We can batch cook it, make lots of stuffing balls, and make half and then freeze the rest, and you can probably pull out just what you need for one meal at a time, and you can have stuffing all year round. If this sounds great to you, let's get to cooking. For this recipe, we're going to need a half a cup of butter or a stick, 2 eggs that are slightly beaten, 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 1 tablespoon of parsley flakes, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 cup of onion chopped, and 1.5 cups of chopped celery. And make sure you use the leaves because that's where the flavor is. We have 12 cups of bread cubes, and I used my potato bread recipe and baked it off yesterday. And then this morning we sliced it and cubed it, then put it in the dehydrator for about an hour at like 140 degrees. It's optional, but you can use a 3/4 of a cup of either turkey broth or chicken broth to pour over the stuffing balls before you bake them. And I just took the remaining broth from home canned chicken when I made chicken salad to save up for this project instead of opening a new jar. Waste not, want not. First, we're going to preheat our cast iron skillet to medium heat and let it get hot. And it's half melted, so we're going to add our onions and our celery. And we're going to saute this about 10 minutes. We're going to want it translucent and tender. Next, we're going to add our parsley, our poultry seasoning, our salt, and our black pepper. And we're going to cook this 2 minutes. You can only be here to smell this amazing aroma of the celery and the onion with the seasonings. Oh, we're ready for Thanksgiving. So we're going to remove this from the burner as soon as I find a pot holder. So we're going to remove the mixture and add it to our breadcrumbs that we've measured out. 12 cups of cubes. Then I baked the bread and cut up and then dehydrated for about an hour. Then we mix well. Then we're going to combine our milk with our eggs. And we're going to pour this over our bread cubes. All right. Then we're going to mix this together. You want to really get this combined well. All right, since this is my first time making my aunt's recipe and using my homemade bread that I dehydrated, it's taking at least a minute for me to think, boy, this is actually gonna work. So if you need extra moisture, go ahead and don't be afraid to add another egg or a little bit more milk if you need to. It'll all work. Because not everybody's bread cubes are going to be the same size and moisture level. So keep mixing. Or let it sit for a while to absorb all the moisture. And since I have all this chicken broth that I reserved, I'm just going to put a 1/4 cup of the chicken broth in. Since I put that into my stuffing anyhow. And I think that is enough. All right, I'm going to let this sit 5 minutes. Let it get wet. At first, we should grease our pan. Butter it, is what my directions tell me to do. There we go. So before you begin, you want to wash your hands good. And I'm using a 1/3 measure scoop. And we're going to put it in our palm of our hand and just squeeze it together. Like you're making a little round ball of clay. And if you need a little bit more, just put more on. And we place it in our well-buttered dish. Now it's optional to take your chicken broth, 3/4 of a cup, and just pour over your stuffing balls if you want them moist like I love my stuffing. I like my stuff wet. Then if you like, you can also put cream of chicken on top for gravy effect. In a 350-degree preheated oven, we're going to put these in for 20 minutes. All right, let's see if they're done. They smell amazing. And if you make stuffing balls, it takes 1/3 of the time that it does a dressing casserole.
Hey, this is good. What all you got in it?
It's the potato bread cubes with onion, celery, salt, pepper, parsley, poultry seasoning, and did I say milk and egg?
Okay, that's like what my mother used to make. She stuffed the turkey with. It tastes just like hers. It's good.
So it tastes like home.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, this is my aunt's recipe.
Is it? Well, it's probably your aunt. Yeah, that's probably just an old-time recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Oh, that's nice.
Would you try my Aunt Joy's stuffing ball recipe?
Yeah, very good.
Thank you. But you still want your stuffing in the bird, right?
This is pretty similar, actually.
Really? What your grandma made?
Mm-hmm.
That's what your mom said.
Yeah.
If you made it this far into the video, may I suggest you watching this next? Take care and God bless.